Welcome back, you Nintendo 64 game scourers and video game retriers. We have returned in Star Fox 64 to level 1 of Corneria to revisit a little secret that might have eluded players on their first playthrough.
I guess I should be thankful.
You should be,
You're welcome,
because
fam.
we did just save you.
That was the first requirement for getting a little secret something in Corneria is Falco must survive to the end of the map. But why? Here's that was the obvious thing you have to do. Here's the more cryptic thing you have to do.
Blow up all the trees?
1, 2, 3. Gee, Falco. Thank you for the compliment, but why?
Follow me, Fox.
So if you fly through all of them, then Falco will actually show you where to go for. Oh, we're flying through the waterfall. Okay.
Of course, the secret is through the waterfall. Like there aren't enough cliches in this game. Now that you've made it through the waterfall and on this rather perilous pathway, what with the lava volcanic geysers spewing up from Corneria's core.
Not
now
core.
we can.
Okay, they're harnessing geothermal power. Okay, Mr. Cloud.
Someone wants to play.
Incoming enemy from the rear. Drop altitude.
We're already just over the ocean, Peppy. We can't drop much further.
Yeah, as long as you weren't hovering near the top of the screen, then the boss will not hit you as he enters view.
Deploy all units.
Goosebumps, anyone?
I don't think that this would give me any amount of goosebumps yet.
This boss usually gives me goosebumps.
Why?
Because it's fucking epic.
I mean, it's large, sure, but I wouldn't call it epic. It's effectively just a trident missile launcher, a la Gradius.
Yeah, I was concentrating on the voice acting, actually. Oh, crap. Oh, it's getting chaos in here.
Who are you guys?
No, we are Starfox.
Starfox. You'll never defeat Andross.
You know, I saw that the vehicle was completely blown up unless there was a genuine latency in transmission, so that guy would not have had a chance to finish his death cry, if you will. Famous last words, you'll never defeat Andross. Well, as of getting the secret out from Corneria, we're not necessarily cemented onto the path to hard mode Venom, which is the point of us going back through Corneria to show where your path ought to start. There are numerous ways that you can have your forward progress screwed up, which will cause you to either just say, okay, I'll go to both satellite, or spend an R-Wing in order to get a retry on the level so that you can complete the route as you're supposed to.
Alright, so we've made it into Sector Y.
Many were the months that I was wondering, how the hell do you get here from Corneria? And then one day, by gum, I figured it out. Entering
the fierce
melee.
We're in a spaceship. We're not allowed to do melee combat.
Who's fighting who? Oh, we got some work to do
directly
because
from Gundam.
Ha,
Yeah,
ha,
those are
ha,
just
pretty
straight
much.
up Gundam mobile suits.
Now, careful, my friends, is
Back up the squadron.
now not only is the game harder, but you have a requirement that is a little peculiar for among the Star Fox 64 levels. You have to take out at least 100 units in order to go to Aquas.
Really? There's actually a kill counter to stay on hard mode.
Precisely. But this is the only time when you have to get a certain number of units in order to stay on the hard mode route. And Peppy will let you know, don't let any of them through. And your teammates are going to tell you repeatedly about how well you're doing.
Okay, but are we on level 1 laser at the moment or level 2? No, we're on level 2 laser, so...
Well, level 3 laser. Level
Sorry.
1 laser is single shot with green.
Okay.
Because there is no level 0. That would not make a lot of sense.
Good job. Keep up the pace.
Okay, thank you for the reinforcement, Peppy, because if we were falling behind, we would have gotten a different audio cue.
The enemy's coming from behind.
Did, yeah, did anybody else see that video of, like, the mashup of, like, all the different character dialogues that sound heavily suggestive of, like, sex and sodomy?
I mean, I haven't seen it, but I know it exists.
Incoming enemy from the rear. Drop altitude. Fox, get this guy off me! Someone wants to play.
So, are we allowed to take the upper path, or does Falco have to do that alone?
Actually, that depends on your kill count. If you did not get enough kills up to this point, the game is going to send you upwards.
Okay.
And Falco correspondingly will say, I got everything below.
So, how the cannons are worth a single point apiece, and they only take one shot. Is it more worth it to focus on the fighters or the cannons?
Depends. Can you take out the fighters' health bars before they fly off of the screen, which will basically nullify you trying in the first place?
I mean, at level 3 laser, you should be able to. It should only be 2 shots apiece, right? At most.
For the fighters, I mean, with hyper laser, it's a piece of cake. The thing is, though, is that while you're concentrating on them, you're not concentrating on other targets, and they're going to draw a lot of fire because of their extended health bars. Okay, we're just about there. All right, good. Because now that all we got to do is take out the boss, we're going to end this. We're going to end this level with the required kill count.
Okay.
All range mode.
But why, Fox? The boss hasn't even shown up yet. Oh, because we're fighting the mobile suit squadron. Okay.
Gundam wing.
Gee, quit moving around.
Well, no, they're still supposed to be trying to avoid us, Mr. Falco. Come on.
Shoot, I'm taking damage.
Now notice that the icons for these guys on the minimap are just normal white as though they're ordinary enemies, even though every time we hit them, we're taking out a boss health bar.
Keep up the good work.
Ouch.
Because this Sector Y map has a little surprise for us.
Shoot, I'm taking damage.
Don't try locking on. You can't lock on to bosses.
Which is odd to me. Here we go. The Super Squadron.
This is a meaner looking one.
It's time to try a new weapon.
However, because of hyper laser,
Are we allowed to take down the platform that he launched from?
well, no, actually.
Explosions.
And thank you for the auditory cue to confirm that was indeed an epic kill. And now it's time to party. Because we're heading to Beach Party Planet.
We're heading for Aquid. Report in.
Okay, off to Aquis. So if you don't get it, do you end up going to Solar instead?
So Solar is a level 4 level.
Okay.
You go to Katina instead.
All right.
I guess you're good for something.
And for the record, you do not have... I'm pretty sure you do not have the option to go to Fortuna from here. You have to go to either Aquis or Katina, sorry.
Right.
You do get a variety of options when... Actually, the most options you have for exiting any level going into the next one would be Sector X, because you can go to Sector Z, you can go to Macbeth, or you can go to Titania, and you can change each one as you see fit.
What about the level 2 level that isn't because you do Corneria, you do Sector Y and the asteroid belt. So the level the alternate level between the asteroid that leads from asteroid belt and Sector Y.
So from Meteos, you can only go to either Katina if you get the secret exit, or you go to Fortuna, which is the intended route that ordinarily you're probably going to go to Fortuna because in Meteos, if you take the secret exit, you also skip the boss.
Behold the submersible.
Yeah,
now, I don't remember if I've ever actually
die.
played this level.
I'm gonna check out the bioweapon.
This level is quite peculiar, that there is only one instance of you using the Blue Marine, the submersible version. We have no teammates in Aquas, which means that if your teammates took a pounding during Sector Y because you freaking suck at aiming and you hit them with friendly fire during all range mode, not only did they recover health at the end of that level, they also recover health at the end of this level.
Okay. Now, are there any special requirements for us to get to stay on the hard mode path from Aquas?
Nope, all you have to do is survive. And honestly, in my opinion, Aquas is the second hardest map in the game to do without dying on your first attempt. And you should not die in Aquas for the reason that you don't get laser upgrades normally during this level. If you start the level with Hyper Laser, you have the best probability of finishing this level well. However, if you die, you have to go through either the entire level or half of the level using the level 1 laser.
Right. So why don't we get any laser upgrades through here? Are the laser upgrades tied to specific enemy formations, or are they tied explicitly to specific enemy spawns?
Well, the answer to both of those is yes. Unfortunately, though, the level upgrades are the laser upgrades are scripted in.
Okay.
You can't just make certain things happen in levels in order to make laser upgrades appear. It's either they did put it in the map or they did not.
And that's an angler sub. That was supposed to be a sub, right? Because it was moving around like it was a normal fish.
We're being mean in the Blue Marine.
And we're getting pelted by mechanical squids. Yes, mechanical squids.
I like the use of red to really drive home the point that this is the hardest of the level 3 levels you could be doing right now.
It's also specifically red so that we can actually see it in contrast to all of this goddamn black. Anyway, another angler sub.
Alright, take out the angler sub. They're worth lots of points. Aquas also is one of the hardest levels in the game to get the kill count in, because you gotta really stay on top of targets and not miss only a few of them. Yes, the homing torpedo. Ordinarily, we would have B-bombs. The Blue Marine does not fire bombs. It fires from an infinite supply, torpedoes.
Right.
I'd like to think that all of Team Starfox is aboard the Blue Marine right now. It's just Fox is the only one who's actually driving the ship.
I can't actually agree with that because of how the game actually treats the Great Fox.
How's the Blue Marine, Fox? Huh, Slippy, you're sitting right next to me, don't you know? Freaking sweet down here, bro. Oh, watch out for the falling rocks, the jellyfish, and the exploding starfish.
So, can you actually take down these energy traps?
No, you cannot take out the jellyfish.
Damn. Mr. Cloud, you said specifically that you're not supposed to die on your way through Aquas.
You're right. You're not.
Mr. Cloud, you have 1% of your maximum HP remaining.
Oh, is that the boss?
This does not bode well, Mr. Cloud.
Okay, so now you gotta take out this boss using the level 1 laser, which is entirely doable. It's just the main reason why you want the fully upgraded the fully upgraded laser is so that you'll have an easier time getting the medal.
Okay.
By this point, if you did not rack up 139 kills, you're not going to get the medal in Aquas.
Okay. So we need to take down the suspension jelly as part of the Glam's biology.
Yes. Very, very clam-like. It opens like a shell, but it spits fire like some kind of automated ballistic weapons mechanism.
I mean, it's not fire. It's very clearly supposed to be either bubbles or pearls.
Yeah, these are supposed to be pearls, actually. Rather silly if you really think about it.
I mean, it's no sillier than the Gorons getting addicted to spiced rock roast.
Spiced rock roast. Oh, and do take it once you've launched a torpedo, keep firing the laser in order to stop the pearls from blocking the torpedo from hitting the column. Yes, column is the word that they use.
They use the word column, but very specifically, it's adhesive gel.
Adhesive gel. Peppy, shut the hell up. I'm doing just fine. Okay, now that the columns are gone, now you can hit the boss properly.
Oddly enough, it isn't actually appearing to do any amounts of damage to it, though.
That's because we have to hit the weak spot with or torpedo. And you have to hit it 5 times in order to take out the boss. And it's the bullet hell segment. But you can't barrel roll away these pearls. You have to shoot them in order to destroy them. And this is just one of those levels where you're going to get used to being at critical health for pretty much the entire time.
Alright, it's one more torpedo.
Fire homing torpedo. What a great way to get you in the mood for the next level. He keeps regenerating the face. Go for the eye. Nope, torpedo through. Nope, torpedo did not make it through. But keep shooting the pearls because they'll occasionally drop some silver rings as though to acknowledge, yeah, this freaking sucks. Welcome to Starfox.
Yay! We have successfully slain the giant clam. What was our hit score for that? +4, I think.
For taking out the boss. Well, we got +10 for taking out the boss. We did it in okay time. Just okay time. Alright, we have taken out another one of the mad scientist Andross's creations.
Are we sure that this was part of Andross's army?
Oh yeah.
I mean, the mechanical squid, sure, but I kind of doubt that the clam was.
We can go diving again! Yay! Tourism will be through the roof once Corneria opens up for business throughout the galaxy. And in the next episode, we're going to the second of the 2 ocean-themed levels, Zonus.
Be safe, everybody.
And remember, take care of our oceans.